What's up, guys? This is Donald with here I am messing up again. What's up, guys? This is Donovan with Simple Productions, and I got another upgrade, something like that. I got another new part for the truck today. I mentioned this inside the video recently of what I was going, different things I was going to do. As y'all can tell by the title, yes, I did finally got some tow mirrors for the truck. These ones are Most Plus. This is a Amazon special tow mirrors, and it has really good reviews. Well, 3 good reviews. To a point, there's a feature that's on these mirrors that some people are complaining about, and I think I might be able to figure out a way to fix that problem. Well, then I was thinking even too is going to that I think it's called Motor Boost, one of those companies I can't think of. They brought out a switchback for the tow mirrors, for the lights. I think I'm probably maybe end up getting that upgrade these mirrors to be switchbacks from them. If this has a big problem and if I can't fix it, I was thinking about maybe putting a low resistor on there, and it might be able to slow it down a little bit to that way it can do this full feature that, the reason why these mirrors stand out from others. So I'm gonna unbox these for you guys and show you guys what they look like. All right, so I already opened up this one, and I'm gonna show you guys, just because I just wanted, I wanted to look at it. If I can figure out how to, let me get grip on here. If you guys haven't noticed, I did, I actually cut my fingernails for once. Everybody always says something about my fingernails on the video. All right, finally got these opened. Pull them out. Kind of hard with one hand here. And I'll just put it on the topper of the bed. Alright, so they do come in pretty good packaging. They come in separate packaging, so they keep I'll show you. They keep both mirrors separated and give you a nice cloth, and they also look like almost like a shrink wrap around the actual mirror and the chrome itself, so it won't get scratched up. But those are the mirrors right there. I got the ones that have, instead of being individual LEDs, I just never liked that look. It kind of reminds me of Christmas lights. So I got the strips, and this is another feature too. I can't think of the word they describe it as, but it kind of like some of the Mustangs do, how the light kind of goes like this when you turn the blinker on. Well, that's what these mirrors do. They have that feature to where they kind of swoop with their, when you turn the lights on. So, some people complain about the feature where sometimes it works all the way down, sometimes it goes halfway, and sometimes it doesn't work at all. And I'm thinking that either the way they hooked them up, they don't have a low resistor on them, and being that these are LEDs, I have a feeling it's triggering something to where you almost need to change, like it's telling you that you need to change your blinker bulb. So I'm thinking that's the issue people are having, and haven't really resolved it with that way. So I'm on how I'm gonna wire these things. I'm not exactly sure how to wire them, but I will see and go from there and give you guys an update of how I do it. Might take me a couple times to figure that out, but just to put them side by side, I think it's gonna look pretty good. I think it's actually going to look pretty goofy being that the truck's real low with them, but I really don't care at the point, since the truck's not going to stay low forever. And I was thinking about maybe waiting on ordering these mirrors, but they went on a sale, and I was thinking about maybe saving them for install after I lift the truck up. But I got to put some kind of content out, and I figured go ahead and order them and just go ahead and install them. That way it gives me enough time to figure out what I need to do to get the feature to work completely and the correct way. And there goes my dog running away. I'll put the link down below in the description, and that way this feature that's a lot of people are complaining that's not working, if I can get it working, that'd be sweet. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video of the unboxing of the new mirrors and new upgrade for the truck, and stay tuned for the new video. I'll catch you guys later. All right, let's go ahead and get this door apart. I know there's a bolt back here, 2 bolts down here. You gotta take this plate off. I believe there's 2 bolts down there, and then we'll get this thing popped out. There we go. And then take off this piece right here. Somehow. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. I need both hands. Finally get that piece off. That was pretty difficult to take that piece off. Trying not to break it too, so. And I think, I don't know which bolt. I think I need to take off that bolt right there and that bolt right there and that one right there, I believe. I don't know, honestly. I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. Side arm, as you can see, looks pretty damn good. And I got the wire connected, just connects right there where the stock one, original went. And then you got this wire. Well, if your truck originally had, you know, lights, running lights, and you know the blinkers, you would just plug, you know, this wire right here coming out of the mirror into here. But if you don't, they do provide you another wire. You plug into, you run it, you bring it down through here, run it through there, and it comes out. I got it right there right now because I'm not sure if I'm able to get to it today. So I'm trying to hurt my best to get that side done because it is about to rain around here. Even though it doesn't look like over there, but it kind of does over there. You can kind of sprinkle a little bit off and on. So I'm trying to get this mirror on the driver's side on. That way, you know, if I have to stop, I don't have a stock mirror and a tow mirror on and look kind of goofy driving around. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna take this door panel off and kind of show you guys how to do it, and then get that mirror taken off and put the new one on. Down back there, let me focus it. So you got a bolt down there, 7mm on the door handle, and down here you got two 7mm bolts, and then you got two on the bottom. So let's go ahead and take those off. Alright, so I just took the old mirror out, which was plugged into there. You just there's a little pin, just press that, and that little wire will pop out, and then the mirror wire runs up against these clips, which I should probably install back on, but I'm not going to. And the wire goes through here. So you take out the 3 bolts, and once you get all the wires disconnected from these clips, push the wire in a little bit, and then you want to yank at the mirror, you know, off, because there's a little clip that's holding the mirror on as well, not just the 3 bolts. I will say, you got to drill a hole right there, right in the middle of that little circle, little indent there. You got to drill a hole, because these mirrors, instead of 3 bolts, it has 4 bolts. So we're going to have to do that here, more likely in the middle there, if possible. Alright, and then we'll put the new trying to get, best way I tried it going from this side first to the boot and bring it up with the loose end wire, but that didn't work out very well. So I did with the connector side, go down in it through and come out, and then come out through the door hole right here. So it's the next day, and I just noticed this. I wasn't actually planning on filming right now about it, but my last mirrors never had defrost. Well, these ones have built-in defrost, and when you turn, so you know, since my truck never came with it, it doesn't have a button, you know, just for the mirrors. You want to turn on your rear defrost. On your rear defrost, that's what activates the mirrors defrost. So that's pretty cool. I heard some different stories about it where you actually have to run the wire to the rear defroster, but since these, I just plugged and played them in there. I just plugged them in, and I found out that the defrost actually works when you hit the rear defrost. So that's pretty cool. Since my stock mirrors didn't have them built in, and now I do, just by getting new mirrors and plugging it in, it works. So I haven't got the lights hooked up yet, and that's what today is. Later on, I want to wire up the lights and make sure they work. and hook them up, you know, the way I want hooked up, or if it, you know, I don't even know if I have instructions with these mirrors or not. So I'll have to figure out what wire goes to what, and then go from there. So head to the house right now and do that real quick. Yeah, like the new barn. Pretty nice working in here. Got all the cars. Fun little car. And then we got the Martini Racing Porsche here. And then we got the Mercedes SL 500, I believe. I probably don't believe us, but we bought this car for $900. And it's, you know, mileage, I think it's like 120,000 miles on it, if that. Well, the reason we bought it for so cheap is the airbag system is completely shot out. So Mercedes wanted $10,000 to replace that, so we just put coilovers on there, and it's a nice car. I mean, it's fast, gets up and go. And then of course we got the Jurassic Park Jeep here, and then we got the Jurassic Park golf cart, and then our four-wheeler. So nice area. We got I think they're probably gonna put like a loft up here. That way we can put some storage stuff up there. And then I think along this wall is gonna be like the tool wall, or over here. We're not really sure yet how we're gonna set everything up, but we got enough room though for sure. I mean, we can put this car sideways and have all that room. I have it hooked up right now. I know a lot of people are. Some companies have it where you get the fuse panel, and I really didn't want to do all that. So I spliced into my blinker, my front blinker. I tried to splice some in the rear. Here goes that door. Make sure it's not locked. I tried to have them spliced into the rear, and that couldn't work because every time I turn my blinker on or my flashers, well, not even that. When I hit my brakes, the mirrors start flashing. So I couldn't hook them up to back here, so I ran them up to the front and hooked up the blinker function to the front blinkers. That way I don't have to worry about hitting the brakes and my mirror starts flashing. So I don't understand the reason why I couldn't do this. I didn't really play with them too much. Being that these two lights down here are all both synced up to each other, it's just really kind of like, it really didn't make any sense. You know, I had one wire hooked up to the clearance lights, and the clearance lights that are hooked up to the constant power wire, as soon as you hit the brakes, it for some reason start flashing. So let me show you, go ahead and show you guys the you know, everything real quick. So this is what the clearance running light, however you want to call it, this is what they look like. That's with the, you know, the actual headlight on. So now we got the air intake out. We can get to, and where the spot we really need to get to is the reason why we took it out is that little hole, which was where this inserted into, which made us, you know, where you can't put your hand in there. So we have to take the air filter out, air and tank, take it all apart, and take the filter out. That way we can reach our hands in there and get the bulb out, which is right here. Doesn't give you much room to splice into, but just enough to be able to get it done. So I'm running the wires down through here behind the battery. This is just laying there for now. I haven't tied anything up. And come on through, follow these other wires down, and then come on up somewhere, you know, somewhat clean. And down below, if I can get a good angle. Give me one. So I got the wire coming down, if you see up there, going around into that little pocket, and then comes around the other side. I just got to splice. I just got to put the connector in here to the other black wire and tighten it all the way up, and then zip tie wires going up. So that's all I got to do real quick. Put those connectors on. I'll pull the slack up through here and then splice that side. I got that side done, as you guys already know, and then I'll get this side done real quick, and yeah, we'll see how these things look. So you see, pretty cool. Let me go ahead and turn the lights on so that way you can see what they look like with running lights, and then you know, blinkers and such. That's what they look like with the running lights on. That bulb right there is still out, so it's not out. It's not like it's blown. It's just not in this little hole thing. It looks pretty good though. I like that. This is the left side blinker. I think this is what people are complaining about. You can see it goes through and then it goes all on. So it kind of has, it seems like it only blinks, does that twice, and then it does all on, and then the regular way it's supposed to do, and then it goes back all on. So it's kind of weird looking to me, but it's not like a huge deal that I thought people were complaining about. And I don't think a resistor's going to work for that. And I got the reverse lights hooked up too. You got those on both sides, which are, they're bright, but they're not like the reverse lights. They're more mainly just for looks. Tighten all this stuff back up, put all this stuff back together, and I'll take a nice little video of all the functions working, and yeah. So let's let's put this thing back together and we'll get to it.
Maybe it'll be, it might rely heavily on electronics, tapes. I can kind of envision maybe one person with